No meu último vídeo, eu ataquei o acampamento dos Odrisco fazendo o primeiro confronto com a minha gangue. E quando a gente tava voltando para o nosso acampamento, eu capturo e levo um dos caras dos Odrisco com a gente. Depois disso, eu passo essa noite de vigia no acampamento para que o pessoal da minha gangue possa descansar.
Ok.
No outro dia de manhã, depois de uma boa noite de sono, a galera da minha gangue passa por mim aqui durante a minha vigília. Em seguida, o Lenny assume o meu lugar, já que eu passei a noite todinha por aqui para que eles pudessem descansar. Então, eu vou até a cabana em que eu tava acampado, e ao entrar nela, vejo o Dutch pedindo para que alguém vá enterrar o marido da série Edgar, que foi o cara que encontramos morto no primeiro capítulo aqui da série.
Send someone down the track back to that farmhouse.
Okay. Why?
That poor woman's husband needs burying.
Of course. And is it safe down there?
Just send someone sensible.
Understood.
All right.
Good call, Dutch.
It's the least we can do for the poor woman.
I say Micah should do it, but that ain't a good idea. The body's in a wagon out front of the house.
Agora, decidi dar uma olhada no Odrisco que trouxe de refém pro acampamento.
You got lucky. We kept you alive.
I'd rather be dead.
Patience, my friend. Patience.
E como eu já estava ao lado da cabana do cozinheiro, decido vir aqui para saber como estamos de suprimento. E aí do nada, ele já me fala que todos vamos morrer aqui de fome.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
Ele me fala que o Lenny e o Bill saiu para caçar, mas que os dois não conseguiram trazer nada para nós comer.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest?
Então eu e o Charlie saímos para caçar e trazer comida para o acampamento.
Come along.
E para não espantar os animais com o barulho da arma, o Charles me dá o seu arco e flecha para que eu possa caçar os animais em silêncio.
Here, you take this. I can't use it and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
No caminho, o Charles me ensina um pouco sobre caça e de como os animais se comportam.
Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground. see some of the ground uncovered here. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh, stay quiet.
De repente, o Charles encontra a trilha de algum animal.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something. Oh. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
Então ele me fala que iremos rastrear o animal agora a pé.
We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
Então eu venho pegar o arco e flecha para caçar os animais.
Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Então logo depois dele me ensinar como se rastreia um animal, ele me ensina como se faz um abatimento perfeito de um animal com arco e flecha.
Wait, look. There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. Get good tension on the string before releasing. Just don't overdo it. Quick, before they move.
Então eu executo os animais depois de ouvir todas as suas dicas.
Well done.
Agora é só pegar os animais, colocar na garupa do nosso cavalo e voltar para o acampamento.
Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. I just need to finish up here.
E quando estamos voltando, o Charles me parabeniza pelo bom trabalho que fiz.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
Hoped you'd use the bow, but you're a good shot.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back,
Eu comento que talvez a nossa sorte tenha mudado depois dessa bela caça.
well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Mas o Charles fala que deveríamos estar focados em sairmos dessas montanhas congeladas.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Easy.
Eu também comento com o Charles que ultimamente eu só vejo o cozinheiro com a garrafa de bebida em sua mão.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
O Charles também comenta um pouco sobre a Sadie Adler, que é a garota que encontramos no primeiro capítulo.
The girl. She has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
Até que do nada, encontramos um grande urso marrom.
Watch out! Bear up ahead.
Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Então, o Charles acha que é melhor continuarmos por fora da trilha.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Easy now. You're okay, boy.
E depois de acalmar o meu cavalo, eu comento com o Charles que a gente nunca parou para conversar tanto assim.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good.
No caminho, o Charles me pergunta por que eu nunca fui embora dessa gangue.
And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Arthur. Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
O Charles também perguntou como que está esse novo cavalo que eu peguei.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
Eu comento que uma vez tentei montar no Conde, o cavalo do Dutch.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
E depois de um tempo, até que fim chegamos no acampamento.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys!
Então, eu desço do meu cavalo e tiro o cervo para levar para o cozinheiro.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Oh, and thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well! What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one that you dumped on the floor there.
Então, eu esfolo o cervo para que o cozinheiro possa fazer um belo ensopado.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town, if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.